Sue here, and this is a VR for bearded piper. Oh man, your beard is looking so good. Oh, I'm smoking one of my Dunhills. It is country, county. I always call them country. And in it, I have some Rimboche SJ. It's a little strong, but for the first nicotine of the day, I like that kind of thing in a pipe. I like strong nicotine. He wanted to know what our favorite pipes were and why, and our favorite tobacco. Well, usually I say any tobacco I'm smoking is my favorite, and any pipe I'm currently smoking is my favorite. But I can't say that right now. I just love the smell of tobacco smoke, which I was told by somebody that if you smoke the tobacco, you can't smell it. But you know, I can. Maybe I'm not smelling the same smells that people that don't smoke smell, but I smell it just fine. So my two currently, my very favorite of all time beloved pipe, her name was Frankie, and she was a Dunhill, and I'm using the past tense was. She was a beautiful ruby Dunhill, Canadian, well loved from the 70s. I've had her a long time. She was really a go out in public, show me off kind of a one. And I do have another one, but not another Frankie. And I broke Frankie, and so I'm really kind of sorry about that. And I did have to bury her. My stupidity. That's the only other reason. All right, and then going back to pipes that we love that we haven't smoked yet, because I have hundreds of pipes and I smoke them all, and I love them all. Right before Christmas, a friend of mine, Danny Shore, sent me a Bones. Don't you love my glass? Anyway, and I had named it McCoy, you know, from the Star Trek Star Trek kind of thing. But this one, of course, it needs to have a doctor's name too. So I'm going to take it to California with me when I go to California, because Danny's there in California. And I said, I am going to smoke that and some of my favorite tobacco. You guys want to know my favorite tobacco all together now, boys and girls? 965. I've been smoking 965 for, just like they just kind of, and I do have 965 that I want to smoke. And so, with 965, I like it anywhere from 5 to 10 years old. So I have a nice little period of time in there that I smoke those up. Then the next pipe that I really do like, but I haven't smoked yet, and that is my Paul's pipe that I just got. And I did a little short video on it where I opened it up in the car. And real wide, I don't know if you can see that. But it's just it's a big monster little pipe. The bottom of it is shaped in such a way that it'll still fit in that little curve of my hand and still have that great big thick-walled bowls. Smoke it this summer too when I start traveling west. Then I got one from Jeremy Larson, my Tom Carell, and that's what I'm smoking right now. So right now, my favorite pipe is my Tom Carell. And I'm only smoking Steve Book's stuff in it. So I'm going to get it a bookish librarian kind of name. But today I am smoking just my regular old, one of my Dunhills. Now, for the most part, for an everyday, and I've got 2 or 3 of these, and I've got some little Stetsons, and Paul made me a couple little pipes and stuff. But for the most part, I prefer just these little small Petersons. And I have like, when I bought this one, I went back and I bought 3 or 4 just like it, because it is perfect for what I want, which is a nice 7 to 8 minute bowl, just to grab my nicotine and go. So those are my favorite pipes right now. and my favorite tobacco, I say it's always 965, but I like smoking everything. I'll try anything at least a couple of times because you can't ever tell from just one bowl. You need like a third of a tin usually. And so that's what I try to do. Oh, another thing about this Rimboche, I don't know if I was doing the review on this one or the other. Either way, you notice it's a very light ribbony cut. This has no casing on it. This is from 2011, and it was at that point in time it was still a new tobacco coming out, and it's from Daughters of Ryan. But it hadn't been out on the market for very long, maybe 2 years at the most, and I really liked it from the start. So, but it's a very strong, high nicotine. I do it in the morning, and then I add 965 to it all day long, and that's what I do with a lot of the real strong ones. Off subject. Oh, what I was going to tell you about this is, this has no casing or anything on it. So when you do get some, and if I send you some, or you get some from somebody, or you open a tin, be aware that it does not have any hydrant in it. So because it's not cased, so it's going to seem a little dry to begin with. So what's the big deal? Jar it, put a little button in there, and it's ready to smoke. So when it comes out of here, if you don't mind having a dry smoke, but it's just a wonderful flavor. So right now, this and 965 is my favorite, and it will be for a few days. Next, what I'm gonna be smoking is some of this Dominican Glory, and it is from 2006, although I purchased it in 2008, and so that's what I'll be smoking. And you can see how dark that is. So I'll be smoking. God, that smells so good. So I'll be smoking some of that for, like I say, what I end up doing is I usually smoke about a third of a tin. I'll send some out. And even with this, I'll smoke this first thing in the morning, maybe late at night. But in the meantime, I'll probably be smoking a little blend of this and the 965 because it kind of keeps these same flavors in my mouth all day. Did that answer your question? What was your favorite pipe? And what's your favorite tobacco? Favorite pipe? Whatever I'm smoking. Favorite tobacco? Whatever I'm smoking. I'm really pretty easy to please. I make jokes about my little monkey bags because I send out monkeys on them. That's from Derek Tank. Derek Tank. He was doing sock monkeys, so I sock monkeyed him with some little sock monkeys. And one of his sign-offs is "Smell my beard." And so if you see monkey socks coming around, that's because of Derek. He's the one that started me on the little monkeys. Off subject again. Oh, my. Did you see Pip's pipery practice? He's given away a Peterson. He's given away a Peterson Dracula. How very nice of him. These are mine. I think the one he's given away is, neither one of these shapes. It's a 221, which I think is probably another reason I bought these, because 221 Baker Street, 221B. I don't know how I get off subject so easy. Happy, joy. I really am watching you, and bye.